Years ago, when you wanted to torture someone, you chained them in a room and let the water fall on them, drop by drop, for weeks at a time. It's hard to believe that anybody could come up with anything worse than that. But somebody did. And here it is, the Laugh-In News Report.
And now with the... Are they all through? And now with the news of the present, here's the man to whom the news wouldn't be the news without the news. Here's... what's his name?
Those kids got to learn to cheer up. Yale University, the faculty has finally approved the admission of women students next year, ending a 266-year-old tradition of men only. The news was greeted with cheers by the student body, who, when last measured, was 42-24-36. Warsaw, Poland. The Polish Olympic trials were canceled today when they lost the boomerang. Hollywood. Screen star Raquel Welch formed a brassiere company today and offered shares to the public. It is expected this will be the first stock in the history of Wall Street that ever went up and out. Think about it. Take it away, Goldie.
And now with the news of the future, here's our man of the future. Here's Dan.
Well, Goldie, that was perfect. Hey, you know something else? I'm not surprised.
Oh? Well, I'll get it right when we tape it.
1989, 20 years from now. Transplants reached their peak today in a brief, painless operation during which the patient, Mr. Neil Adams, became Miss Neil Adams. 1989, 20 years from now, George Jessel and Margaret Rutherford were finally married in a private ceremony in the Hollywood Bowl. Immediately after which, they left for a secluded honeymoon on the Ed Sullivan Show. With Miss Rutherford's children by her marriages and Mr. Jessel's children by his former engagements.
Go like this one, stay home.
The White House, 1989, 20 years from now. Newly elected President Goldie Hawn held her first press conference today and fulfilled 3 of her campaign promises. 1, she announced she would make Poland the 51st state. 2, she has sent a formal note asking ABC to stop the bombing. And 3, she has appointed Sammy Davis Jr. ambassador to Israel and said he will leave soon for an eye-to-eye meeting with Moshe Dayan.
Looking into the past, we now take you back to that great day when Betsy Ross had Old Glory in stitches.
Betsy, what's on the bottom of that flag?
A ruffle.
You expect me to lead my men on with a ruffle?
Oh, I've been doing it for years.
Of late, this country has seen much turmoil in the field of education. Schools have come in for a great deal of criticism and censure. Laugh-In News Report, however, wonders if all the fault lies with the school.
I've had it, that's it. It's over. No, that's it. I've had it. No, I don't want to discuss it. I've had it. Oh, yeah.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, huh? A kid just hit me in the mouth with a brick. That's what's the matter.
Heavens, well, you told him that was very wrong.
Oh, no.
You didn't? Why not?
Because I had the brick in my mouth. That's why, you dummy. It was Henry Rogers. He's right outside.
We'll bring him in.
I'll bring him in. I'll get him in the chair. Get some raw meat or peanut butter, anything. Tick-tock. Sit. Tell him you're Frank Buck. Good.
Now, let's try to understand, Henry. After all, you must remember he came from a broken home.
I know. He broke it himself.
Maybe you ought to send for his mother.
I sent for her yesterday.
Oh, well, fine. Bring her in.
I'll get her. She's right outside. I'll bring her in. Oh. bite your neck, you little rat. Come in, my dear.
Hello, Mrs. Rogers.
Good afternoon.
I don't like to have to tell you this, but we're having a problem with Henry. He's using foul language and violence.
Foul language and violence?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Why, you lousy little...
Oh, Mrs. Rogers. Mrs. Rogers. That's the wrong kind of discipline.
That's right, Mrs. Rogers. When I was a kid, if I did anything wrong, I was sent to bed without any supper.
Right.
That's right. Don't give me all right, because I'll tell you a few things. Till I was 21 years old, I weighed 47 pounds. You hear me? 47 pounds. But today, the kids around are wild. That's right, they're wild. They read these nutty comic books. Are you ready? Are you ready, sir? Listen to this. Here. The thing without a face, all right? The face without a thing. The face with a thing in its face. The thing with a face in its thing. The thing with a thing in its thing. Well, do you realize Henry is becoming interested in girls?
Oh, now, what makes you think so?
His wife keeps complaining about it.
His wife?
My class here. She helps me with my reading of the hard parts.
Yeah, the hard parts. Run, Spot, run. See the rabbit jump over the fence. Boop, boop, doop, you little rotten kid, you.
Oh, I think maybe you ought to keep Henry after school.
I do. I'll keep him after school. I do. While they're studying, I sit with the baby.
The baby? Well, how did that happen?
Like we learn in biology, you see. I am the boy bee, and I fly to
Never mind, Henry. That's enough, Henry.
Wait a minute, this was just getting interesting.
See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? She lets this boy get away with murder, and I wind up paying for it. That's what happens.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I've had it with your kid. Every day, it's Henry sit down, Henry shut up, Henry stand up, Henry put me down. I can't take it anymore. I think some sort of punishment is in order. I'm fed up with Henry.
You know, you're right. Now, Bobby, what was that you were saying about the birds and the bees?
Hello. Time now for the sports news. Here is Laughing's play-by-play sportscaster, the one guy on the show who really knows how to play ball. Here's Alan Seuss.
Oh, hi. Big Al here in the old soccer puck with a featurette. Love my bell. The horseshoe pitching world was rocked last night when the High Commissioner of Horseshoes demanded that David Nyron, the new champion, give back his title. The commissioner claimed that Nyron had violated the rules when he refused to remove the horseshoes from the horses. Oh, I don't like to see that. Poor sport. That's it. Ta-ta.
Well, that's the news for tonight. Hey, what do you got there?
Well, it's just a stack of fan mail. I thought we could save a lot of time by answering it on the air, you know.
Oh, we don't have time to do that.
Oh, sure we have. It won't take long. Oh, watch this. Yes. No. No. Yes. Maybe. Yes. No. Yes. And no to that lady in Parma, Ohio. You bet your sweet
Excuse me, though. You're right, that's a no.
That's a no-no.